This episode of What If It's Cool is brought to you by Respro Clothing. Respro Clothing, where you can get the latest merchandise from all the stars, including Luke Resner, Som, Savannah Rowe, Nova Nichols, and my personal favourite, Conflict Axiom. So make sure you check out Respro Clothing. You can find them on Facebook and on Instagram. And I'm very glad to have Big Dave on here, and we're going to be talking about his match with Emman the Kid. Dave, how you going?
I'm good. Emman goes by Emman Asman now, so
yeah. Well, he's called Emman the Kid here, and oh man, I love this match. Just for you guys are going to find out in a second because I couldn't stop laughing at something that I totally blanked from my memory about.
So a little thing that me and Dan were talking about before the recording itself. This match, me and Emman, we have very fond memories of this match because we were very over ambitious. We were both very young kids trying to prove ourselves, and being over ambitious, you would think that there's some things that might have gone wrong in there. And we're having a bet. All right, let's see how many. I hate the term botches that Dan could identify, and if he doesn't identify any, that means we're that damn good. It happens in wrestling. Mess up happens. Let's be real, guys.
Yeah.
This also, I mentioned this on the podcast. This is also Emman's. This was Emman before COVID. Emman before MCW. Before Emman Asman, the prick. So right here, he's just a lovable kid, right? So be nice.
All right, can you see the screen? Oh no, you can't. Hang on. Sorry, Dave.
Yep.
Technology is not my friend.
Technical issues.
There we go.
All right. So as Dan is figuring that out, how are you guys doing?
All right, there we go. All right, so here's the match. And look at that hair.
My God. Oh, it's kind of like a slideshow for me. The frames are bad.
I love your attire here. It's very Naito looking attire there.
I'm glad you got the reference. Actually, right, it is inspired from Naito because Naito was my favorite wrestler back then, still is. So that's how my gear got about. So the video actually is a slideshow for me right now, but that's fine because I remember the entire match in the back of my head. So hopefully I understand what's going on.
Oh.
Yeah, right here you see that there are no ropes at all. We are wrestling on a mat. This was inspiration gotten from Gatomu Pro Wrestling, now known as Grapple Pro. We did a lot of our matches on the mat back then before we got our ring. Yeah, it's a very intimate feeling, just like how you'd see PWG audiences line up with.
So was this it? Like, because I can see that your face is moving. Was that a botch there? Like something that you were like, what?
No, not yet. But the front face lock was. The gator roll was because I went the wrong way. I slapped Emman on his face.
Oh!
Yeah, but let's keep the game simple. Let's see whether or not you can identify them. Let's not point out just yet.
All right.
You can appreciate how it actually looks like. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a lot of people in there, but there was actually 130 people, I believe.
All right.
120 to 130. We managed to fit a lot of people inside. It doesn't look much because it's a small space.
But it still looks fine to me. Like oh wow. Okay, now I can see the cockiness that you were talking about with him.
Yeah. He's cute. He's very cute.
Oh. Now, I've wrestled on a mat before, and I've done mixed martial arts on a mat. How hard are those mats?
There is a I don't know what the material is, but it's the first layer is foam, then there's tatami mats on top, then it's the canvas already. It wasn't soft, it was stiff, kind of soft. I don't really know how to explain that. But yeah, for sure it's not soft.
Hmm.
It's not bouncy like a ring.
Oh, dude. It's so weird seeing this on mats instead of in a ring. But I'm enjoying it, though.
It is. It's a different kind of challenge when you wrestle on the mat because you got no ropes to work with.
And I love how the crowd is so into it as well. Like, very intimate, but everyone's really into it.
Yeah. Yeah, so you could see like very close up how invested the crowd is into this. This was actually one of the exhibition matches, inter-promotional match between us and MYPW. So we work with MYPW quite often. They come down to our ring to perform every once in a while. Yeah, like I said, the lack of the lack of rope, it really calls for a lot of creativity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one cool spot would have been is if you obviously got the boxing bag there. If you got if say one of you moved, you went right and hit the bag, and it goes to
Yeah.
hit you back in the face. Comedy spot.
Yeah, but the bags did not belong to us, so we are a little bit afraid of interacting with that just in case we break it. Because we got to pay for that.
Yeah.
Again, it's a shared space, so yeah.
5 minutes pass. 5 minutes pass.
It's so close you could hear us breathing.
I think it adds an element if you can hear yourself breathing in these matches, though. Okay, I can already see. So he's going. What's up? What's that? Is he saying what's next? What's next? What's next? Are you looking at you?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, again, because like everything is so close. Like every little thing that we do looks like we are communicating with each other.
Whoa.
Oh, nasty!
Man, that is. I still think it's an amazing move.
That was nasty. So that was meant to be a cutter. I didn't quite know how to take that move, but somehow it worked out. We're spinning and turning in midair.
It still look good though.
That's the point, right?
It still popped. It was still good.
Yeah. So despite all you see, it's actually a match to show what two of the best representatives of each brand can do. Back then, Emman was the guy, and I was kind of like the guy as well.
Hmm.
A very competitive match, no shenanigans. This one's a little bit obvious.
Oh.
Man, This match very nostalgic. It brings back so many memories. Well, number one rule of pro wrestling, kids, is to never scream your finisher before you actually do it because the guy
Yep.
counters it. Or if you watch anime, that would make sense because it's like Kamehameha kind of thing. Didn't work out in my mind.
No, but it's true though. Like, there's so many
Yeah.
people that do that, and they're not going to hit it.
Yeah. Thankfully, I didn't take like 5 episodes to hit that move. Jesus. Over ambitious kids. Oh my god.
Oh.
So obviously you can see this is a very indie kind of match. There's not much storytelling. Again, exhibition matches are mostly like that. Oh, geez,
Oh, did he connect? Did he connect or miss that one? It didn't look like it all connected there.
He connected. He connected.
Okay.
Yeah. He was trying to give me a ball spot there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So this crowd was more rowdy than the crowd that we normally had back then.
Yeah. But it's more but it's more intimate, so close. Like they can you guys could easily run into one of these patrons. But
Yeah,
I love
for
it.
sure. And because we are much more closer, right? Any mess up that we have, any form of communications that we try, people kind of know. So there's a lot of emphasis on perfecting the art, trying to understand our basics, and everything, just to prevent. Oh man, I'm sorry, Emman. There was a mosquito on his chest. I gotta get rid of it. Yeah, very intimate. They could feel the chop.
Oh, I felt that one.
Yeah. What a champ. Look at him fighting back. Ah, well, haha.
That's one, isn't it?
Well, you're not wrong.
I love how on his trunks the O's coming off now.
Man, this is
Man, that guy in the background, he's really enjoying. He's got his legs up.
He is.
Going, "Ah!"
Yeah, he is. So yeah, this was also the match Emman ruined his fight because his belt broke. And the A on his fight was coming off.
Nice catch. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, your Snapdragon, jeez. Oh. Oh.
Thank God I didn't go to jail. Oh God. Well, I don't really say this often, but this match really, Emman, he brought the best out of me.
Yeah.
Because it's not always I get to work with someone that's on the same level or on a much higher caliber than what I already am. I'm not saying I'm good. It's just that I don't get a lot of chances to work with people that are much better than I am. So this match was one of those rare matches that really helped elevate Dave as a household name in Grapplemax, and Emman really did a huge favor for me for putting me over. Yeah, Emman, thank you very much.
That's that is the type of atmosphere that I always want to be in. Like, as much as I love doing the stadium stuff and just like in some of the things we have here in Australia, like those little intimate shows like that, as where it's at. And like while we were watching this, one thing that popped in my head that I checked out very recently was Deathmatch Down Under's Mat Earth Society, which is very similar to what you guys were doing there with the mats, but it's done in bars.
There's this promotion in Thailand. They do that as well. They wrestle in bars. I think they got the inspiration from DDT Pro Wrestling in Japan because they do a lot of crazy shit there. Yeah, but it is a very interesting concept to wrestle in bars. Just that I'll be a little bit afraid because you never know, some drunk guy will jump on you.
Oh man, the one I was at recently. Oh god, I love Vixen. I love Tali. It was in their match, and I was literally just like this far away from getting hit. Luckily, Vixen just said, "Dan, move." I was like, "Oh, yep, all right, I'm going." And it was so fun. And looking at this like as well, I want to be in that atmosphere because like I pointed out with that guy in the background just stopping his feet like that. That's what I love about wrestling. It's just the amount of joy you can get from this. And wow.
Wrestling is dumb and fun. So yeah, watching back the match, there are many places where things could have gone wrong, but Emman is such a pro, and we really had good chemistry with each other.
I really wish you did not tell me there were botches there because like the
you
first time I watched
noticed, yeah.
I never noticed it when I first watched it. Now I'm gonna watch it back again. I'm gonna go, oh, we don't
so there were points. There are 2 points in the match that we forgot the spot. If you count the other parts where we missed time and missed cue, wow, there's at least 6 of them in there. But that's wrestling. We train very hard. To I would say perfect what we do. I don't think a lot of vets will appreciate me saying that we botch, but hey, that's reality. At the end of the day, it's a performance. It's a lot of accuracy. Every day is a practice. Yeah, and this match with Emman, this was the level that we were wrestling years ago. This was 2019, man. Like, if you do decide to show whatever we have now, the whole game is totally different. We still have this kind of matches, but the production level is totally different. Our own studios, Titantron, lights, smoke, personalized characters. It's totally different now. It looks like an actual... I would compare ourselves to WWE Raw. Every show feels like an episode to you. And that's the difference of what we had back then and now. And I think it's insane how much we have grown since then.
Well, I can't wait to see more stuff from Grapplemax and more stuff with you. The next time I have you on the main podcast, we're going to have a lot more to talk to. And hopefully by then we have the match with Big Dave. So, guys, make sure to use the hashtag Big Dave versus sorry, make sure to use the hashtag Big Dave versus Big Dave. Let's make it happen. Big Dave, where can we find you on all your socials, man?
On Instagram, you can find me at bigdave.gs, and Twitter is at Dave_GPMax. Hey, talk about my socials. Let's talk about yours. You can follow this guy on at What If It's Cool.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
First time I had a guest actually say that. That's great. Thank you.
I'm a marketing guy, by the way, so I know my stuff.
But with that being said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to this channel, and enable those notifications to stay up to date whenever I post anything. If you can't wait for the next video, make sure to check out the podcast where I've had this gentleman on. It is available wherever you get your podcasts. And until next time, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.